welcome back. Hey, welcome back, family. Hey, and if you're new to this channel, my name is Amber, and on this channel we review fragrances and body care, and we spill sip a little tea from here and there. Yo sis may go left, but that's okay. Just subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. Would love to get to know you and meet you. And hey, family, hey, I hope you all are doing well. Hey, new family, I see you coming in. I hope you all are doing really well. Well, let's get into it. Honey, you are not new to this channel. You know this is the time that I do my top 5 from my fragrance tray. I do a fragrance tray every month, and this month is no different. So I wanted to give you my top 5 fragrances from my November tray. So if you're interested, just keep watching. So first up, I wanted to talk about Crumb Couture from Snif. This was amazing, okay? And especially when I sprayed this on the back of my neck, oh my goodness, the head turner, this is amazing. So I know you're like, sis, I don't want to smell like a croissant. Well, honey, this is a good croissant, okay? A good buttery croissant fragrance. This is so good. I didn't know I wanted to smell like bread so much. I wanted to smell like a croissant every day. Okay, I had to physically stop myself from spraying this fragrance. I loved it. I loved it down. This was so good and delicious and all in the right places, right? This was amazing. Highly would suggest if you can get your hands on Crumb Couture from Snif. My gourmand girlies, trust me, you will not be disappointed, okay? Moving on. Next up, it just brought back memories of how good this fragrance is. And in the season of fall, absolutely chef's kiss, okay? And this is Keep Glazed from the House of Oud. This tropical mango, but this has a good spice. This should have been on my spice list. That woody, that ginger that sits in this is perfect and fits very well for the fall season, in my opinion. But this fruity, beautiful, sexy ginger spice fragrance had to be on my top 5 from my tray. I wore this down, okay? And when I tell you wore this down, between this and then the Crumb Couture, like this was the battle on my tray. I will have to say, like these were battling each other on playtime, okay? They were wanting to be on the playlist so many times. And I was like, I want to get to several other fragrances, okay? Please calm down. Calm down. But this was so good. And I haven't worn this in quite a while, and I feel like I forgot how it does in the fall and how nice this fragrance is in this season, this colder season with the wind, you know, even the rainy days. Like this was amazing. I would highly recommend if you're looking for a different fragrance, right? You're looking for a mango fragrance or a fruity fragrance, and you're wanting something more unique, different, more in-depth, spicy, I would recommend you get this. And listen, your girl is not a ginger girl. So even if you're not a ginger girl, I would not back away from this. I would absolutely try to see if you vibe with this, because this ginger, it didn't turn me off, which I have ginger fragrances. It might not be in my collection because clearly, if it's a turn off, it's not in my collection. But I have experienced some ginger fragrances that have really turned me off, but this is not one of them. And I appreciate the fruit, the mango, the whipped cream that's in this. Yeah, whipped cream. You heard me right. The coconut. Yeah, you heard me right. The lemon, which kind of brightens it up, but the woody and the ginger. It's amazing for the fall. I would highly recommend, if you do not have this in your collection, Keep Glazed is one that you definitely need to check out, and possibly add to your collection if you vibe with it, of course. But this is a really good one for this season, okay? Moving on. Next up, I would have to say with these two fragrances, you can wear them separate, right? They're singular, good together. They're amazing, like on their own. But when you partner them together, ooh, yeah, I had a couple of events that I had to go to this month, and they did justice, okay? I even wore this. This was my Thanksgiving scent, amongst something else also with it that we'll discuss a little bit later. However, these two fragrances were a part of the collaboration that just got me compliments, okay, for Thanksgiving. I would have to give it up to Navitus Ambrosia Imperiale. Yes, and yes. You're like, absolutely, sis. And initiosideeffect. Yes, okay. Now I will say, this I sprayed down, okay? Oversprayed on my clothes, my body. I went to town with Ambrosia Imperiale. Went to town with her, okay? And I did very subtle sprays with, okay, side effect. I have talked about this before. I do not enjoy side effect for the overspray. I tried it and it didn't work. It didn't work for me, sis. Nope. Can't overspray her. But when I did here, and that was it. That's all I needed to do, okay? Because I wanted a little bit of a cozy spice, right? I just wanted to warm it up a little bit for the Thanksgiving season. But when I oversprayed her on the overspray, this together, both were on my tray. Both did amazing, not just Thanksgiving, but throughout a couple of events I had in the month of November. This was amazing and just delicious, I would also say, right? This banana, this rum, like this was an amazing combination. I would highly recommend, okay, if you're trying to spice it up, okay, for the fall and you want to stand out, right? If you have an event, a special event you're going to, this is a combination you would want to try out. I would highly recommend. And I got my life on my tray with these. They had to be a part of my top 5 because alone, these do amazing work, okay, for your life. Your life will be blessed. But these alone do justice, but together, it's a match made in heaven, sis. Okay, moving on. Next up, I have a pistachio almond caramel vanilla scent that was amazing, okay? Throughout my time in November, this was my easy reach fragrance that really kept me cozy. It kept me zened, okay? When I had to work, of course, and then errands. This was like an easy breeze. I didn't have to think about this fragrance and was it going to smell good and what I need to wear with it. This was a very good easy reach fragrance and I enjoyed it. It had to be on my top 5, and I'm talking about none other than Soldejaneiro. This is Cheirosa. This is 62. Amazing, captivating. It is so cozy and good and warm, but that almond, that pistachio is just a nutty type of dream. It's so creamy and caramel, vanilla, just it's amazing, okay? And this is really popular, so I mean, you should have this maybe, but if you don't, sis, it's one to absolutely put on your wish list. This is a very good, easy reach. Again, something you don't have to think about. What do I have to wear? Where do I have to go? You don't have to think about none of that, okay? This will work for you in any setting. I absolutely promise. If you love vanilla, if you love caramel, if you love nutty scents, this is one to get and add to your collection. All right, moving on. And last but certainly not least, I know we've already talked about 5, but I had to mention there was a fragrance that I did cheat on my tray with, and I've already mentioned it, okay? But BDK, okay, Velvet Tonka, we've talked about this before, but I'm going to have to add her to my December tray because I was like, oh my goodness, I have missed her, okay? I have missed this fragrance, and yeah, Did I cheat on my tray? Yes, I did. Okay, there were times I wore this and it's not on my tray. But that's okay. Everything will be okay. But no, this was amazing. And if you love, again, a good nutty fragrance, vanilla, like I love a good almond. Oh, but this is also like powdery. So not only does it give you like a almond type of scent, it also gives you this aromatic, very fresh, powdery, to meat type of scent. I absolutely adore this. I love that it has bourbon vanilla. I love that it has tobacco and that orange blossom in this. I feel like that is what's driving this kind of white floral, just dream, like aromatic fresh. Okay, so if you like a good almond, you're looking for something fresh. You're looking for like almost like a soft pillow, like just plush pillow, and you're getting again out of a shower. You just had a beautiful bubble bath, but you have plush pillows. If you were to sit just like a bed of like creamy almonds and just orange, like a citrus, orange blossom, and then vanilla, bourbon vanilla, so like a smoother vanilla, like that's what this gives me. Like I can be sleeping and just smell pretty and good and just fine. Like it's just finery. It's just finery at its best. It's just amazing. I don't know what to say. I can't wait to put this on my tray for December. I have missed this. Yes, I did wear this a time or two or 20, but it's okay. It's okay, and it really worked well for this season. And I'm excited. I want to see, does it hold out in the storm, because sometimes aromatic and fresh scents kind of get lost in the sauce, okay? So I'm hoping this doesn't get lost in the sauce, but we're going to see. We're going to check it out. I'll have to come back and let you know. Does it hold up in the winter? I feel like it would, but this was so good, so beautiful. So if you have this, pull it out. I would absolutely recommend. Let's add it to our December tray together. If you don't, add it to your wish list. You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of wish lists, okay? And Christmas is around the corner, okay? And New Year's is around the corner. We can get gifts for New Year's. Don't let them tell you can't get gifts. We can get gifts any day. We can get just because. We will add a wish list just because. Just because you wanted to buy me a fragrance. This is what I want you to buy. BDK Velvet Tonka. All right, moving on. Well, that's all. That's all, family, for my top 5 fragrances from my November tray. What were you rocking and rolling with for the month of November? I would love to know what some of your favorites were this month. What were you wearing for Thanksgiving? I would love to know even your scent of the day for the Thanksgiving season, okay? Did you have Angel share, okay, the Thanksgiving of all Thanksgiving, or did you go a little bit, left? Did you do something different? Did you do a combination? Your sis would love to know, of course. Make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. Would love to get to know you and meet you. And hey, family, hey, make sure you're good to yourself. Give yourself some grace. And if no one has told you that you are more than enough, yeah, your sis just did. Bye, family. I love you so much. Bye.